Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and I post all kinds of videos, mainly lifestyle, reading, languages, and travel. I absolutely love those things, but sometimes there are videos about other topics. So yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna share with you my July and August TBR circus. And the reason why I'm doing this for 2 months is because I am going to be traveling in July and August, and so I won't have time to film a separate video for August. So this time I will actually have 5 rolls instead of 3, and on top of that I would love to finish all of the books that I did not finish from June. You will see there's a lot of that. And so yeah, if you don't know what TBR Circus is, it's a TBR game that I play every month to determine my TBR, and I just roll a die and wherever it lands I need to fill in the color which corresponds to genre and the challenge. I draw a challenge card and then I just match, and there you can go up and down, and yeah, there are a bunch of different rules. But yeah, as I said, there will be 5 rolls this time. We will see how many I end up with, but we will start with 5. So let's go and see how I did in June. June, I was supposed to read 4 books, however, I was finishing If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy from my May TBR, so it was only the middle of June when I started Above All Else, and I am currently reading it, but it's now June 20th, so I think I will finish that until the end of June. And then I had to read Slingshot by Mercedes Helmwine. I did not read that. Free to Fall by Lauren Miller, I did not read that as well. And then A Little Something Different, I did not read that as well. So on top of every roll that I roll this time, I have 3 more books to finish until the end of summer, and then there are a bunch of other books that I would love to read. I was scrolling through internet and just found so many cute summer travel books that I would love to read, so there will be probably a video about books that I want to read on my backpacking trip. So yeah, let's go to roll number 1 and see what I have to read. Roll number 1 is 7. Blue blank, and the challenge is light cover. Roll number 1 was blue blank and the challenge was light cover, and for this one I am choosing Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Welsh. I have read her other book, Love and Gelato, and I really loved it. They are all set in different European countries, and this one is set in Ireland. So Addie is visiting her relative's wedding in Ireland, and then she finds a guidebook about Ireland in her hotel library, and then she sets on a road trip with her brother and his friend Rowan, and I think romance is there. I am really excited about this book. I've been wanting to read this book for so many years, but I just never did. So now is time that I finally read it. Roll number 2 is 3. A historical fiction, and the challenge is set in a country you haven't been. Roll number 2 was purple historical fiction, and the challenge is a book set in a country you haven't been. And for this one I am choosing the 3rd book in the trilogy, My Calamity Jane by Lady Janies, Cynthia Hand, Brodie Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. And I loved the previous 2 books, and yes, I know this is technically a historical fantasy, not really historical fiction, but it is set in 1876 in America, so it is a historical time, and I have not been to America, so yeah, this counts. I don't know anything about this book other than that there are some different fantastical creatures and it's about some Jane. So yeah, let's go to roll number 3. Roll number 3 is of course a double, and it's 8. middle grade, and the challenge is high expectations. Roll number 3 was green, which is middle grade, and the challenge was high expectations. And for this one, I am choosing a song called Home by Sarah Zar, and I actually only found out about this book today, but based on how awesome the cover is and based on synopsis, I have a pretty high expectations. So this is a book about Lo, who she lives with her mom and her sister, and her dad is actually drinking a lot, so her mom left him, I think, and now she has a different boyfriend, and he is not a bad guy, but it's just not what Lo was used to, and now her mom is actually marrying the guy and they have to move. And yeah, the night before they move, she finds a birthday gift, which is a guitar, on her doorstep, and she doesn't know who it is from. She thinks it's from her dad, and now she just thinks that if she can play the guitar, if she learns to play it, she will bring the piece of her old life, to the new home. And this just sounds like such a heartwarming story, and I have a pretty high expectations, to be honest. Roll number 4 is 10. Blue blank, and the challenge is water. Roll number 4 was blue blank, and the challenge is water. And what this means is basically it needs to be water on the cover, like some body of water, or maybe some water term in the title or author's name. And for this one, I am choosing Second Chance Summer for Morgan Matson. This has a lake on the cover. I think it's a lake. It looks like a lake. And honestly, I don't know much about this book. I knew what this was about a very long time ago. This book was published in 2012, and by fact, this is the oldest book on my Goodreads TBR, and I don't know much about this except that it is about a girl named Taylor. She is spending summer somewhere by the lake, and Morgan Matson writes awesome books, so that is enough for me. So let's go to roll number 5. Roll number 5. 8. Read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge is debut. Roll number 5 was Read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge was debut. And to be honest, for this challenge, I always have to dig deeper, and this time was no different because I spent a lot of time looking for something, and I finally found Set on You by Amy Lee. So this is her debut novel. This is about Crystal, who is a fitness influencer, but she is a curvy fitness influencer who built her career breaking the gym stereotypes. And yeah, it's her life, it's about her life, about her career. And then someone, a firefighter named Scott, steals her favorite squat rack in the gym, and sparks happen, and I suppose love happens in the end. So yeah, let's move to roll number 6 and see what I have to read for my extra roll. And our final roll, roll number 6, is 6. Another read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge is set in a country you want to travel to. And our final roll, roll number 6, was another read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge was set in a country you want to travel to. And yeah, I had to choose a book that's set in the US, and that is The Wedding Crasher by Mia Sosa. I would love to travel to the US, but it's not the main reason why I chose this book. The main reason is because I found an audiobook, and I freaking loved Mia Sosa's other book, The Worst Best Man, and I just want to listen to her other book. So this is a story about Solange, who is about to move from Washington DC, and then her cousin asks her to help at someone's wedding day, and then Solange stumbles upon a situation that convinces her that the pair isn't meant to be, and now she's in a crossroads and she doesn't know what to do, and the best solution is to crash the wedding. So yeah, I suppose she ends up with the groom. I don't know, we will see what happens, and yeah, I am just so excited to be listening to this book. There you have it, that is my July and August TBR. I hope I can get through all of these books. I have 9 books to read in 2 months, and honestly, I don't know if I can do it. Hopefully I can, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment if you have read or heard anything about these books, and yeah, I will see you very soon. Bye!